They are super soft, but I just did not feel supported in this. These are not Lululemon Align dupes because I don't have 100% positive things to say. I'm very flattering on the booty. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I am reviewing the Aura 2.0 collection from Balance. So their Aura collection was like kind of like a tie-dye-ish theme, and the Aura 2.0 still has the tie-dye theme, but they have more solid colored leggings from what it looks like. They sent it in this cute little box, and these are the old leggings because I wanted to compare the OG pant to the Ascend pant for you guys because I was kind of surprised by the sizing differences. I got like a very blue color palette here. I have the sports bra to review, the OG pant leggings, and then the Select joggers, which I'm super excited to try the joggers because I haven't tried those yet, but I've heard good things. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I've done a few Balance reviews in the past, and I've never been like over the moon about them. I really loved the Kingdom collection. Those leggings, I just think they were like the first ones to do a really good pair of animal print leggings, and I just loved them so much. And then I also reviewed the Quartz collection a while back. I bought the Quartz collection with the intent to keep it, and then I actually didn't really end up loving it. It just didn't impress me enough for the price, because if I'm going to be spending that much money on a pair of leggings and sports bra, I want to really love it, or else, you know, it's not really worth the money for me. They actually ended up sending me this stuff to wear on my Instagram, which is why I have it before the launch. So I don't even think they know about my YouTube channel because they didn't really send me like a lot of stuff. Like usually for a YouTube review, I would get more stuff, and they didn't mention anything about a YouTube review. So I'm just doing this because I wanted you guys to know my opinion before the launch. I already got a few requests, so wanted to do that. So I hope they still want to work with me after this review because I do think it's really nice to review things before the launches. I'm just not entirely sure if they will want to keep working with me after this review because I don't have 100% positive things to say. As you guys know on my channel, I like to say things that I don't 100% love about the leggings or whatever I'm reviewing because one, it helps you guys, and two, I hope that some of these companies appreciate the honest feedback because I'm sure that they're looking to improve. Balance just started last year. I really think that they're such a positive, really awesome brand, and I just like love what they're doing so far, and I think that they've been creating a lot of really innovative designs, which is hard to come by these days sometimes. So I just hope they appreciate my honesty and what I have to say if they do see this review. Anyways, these are launching on January 13th. I personally have the OG pant, the sports bra, I forget what it's called, and the Select joggers. I'm super bummed I didn't get the crew neck sweatshirt because it's literally so cute, and that would have been like the one thing that I like would have picked if I could because it just looks like really comfy, but that's okay. Anyways, let's do this. So first I want to talk about the OG pant. This is, I think, the first legging design they came out with. It has the iconic curved booty seams. It makes them very flattering on the booty, a seamless tapered waistband. It also has a little diamond Balance logo right here. They also have an extended gusset crotch, and then the leggings are a 7/8 length, and they are decently high-waisted. They go about to my belly button, a little bit above. So these leggings are $70, and if I'm going to spend $70 on leggings, I need to be really impressed with them, really love them, or else I would just not want to keep them because that is just a lot of money to spend on leggings, and I know I can get leggings for cheaper, but that doesn't mean that they're not good leggings. Oh. Peach is making her first appearance, just being a little rowdy. So I do wear a size small in these, and my measurements are always in the description below. So the fabric on these is not a slick material, but it's also not brushed, so I wouldn't expect a lot of pilling. It does feel soft though, and I would say that this feels a little more high quality than the Ascend pants in my opinion. Here's a close-up of the leggings. They don't actually list the fabric composition on their website, which I wish they would, but they don't, so I don't really exactly know what it is, but that's what it looks like. Okay, now I will try these on and give you all the tea. Okay, so here are the OG pants. First of all, I've heard a lot of comparisons of these to Lululemon Aligns as opposed to their Ascend pants being more like Wonder Unders, and I just want to tell you, these are not Lululemon Align dupes. A lot of people throw that around, and I do not mess around with the term Lululemon Align dupe because a lot of things, actually I've never really found a true Lululemon Align dupe. These do not feel like Lululemon Aligns at all to me. They are very soft like Aligns, but they have a lot of compression and are not nearly as stretchy as Aligns. Anyway, let's talk about the fabric. So first of all, they have a pretty good amount of compression. I would say medium to high compression. I feel very like held in these, but I honestly don't find them to be super stretchy. I feel like when I bend my knee like this, I just feel like a decent amount of tightness here, and I feel like the waist is pretty tight too, and you can have compression while still being stretchy. Like I feel like my Buff Bunny Rosa leggings have a really nice amount of compression and hold, but they're incredibly stretchy, and I just feel like this fabric doesn't really have a lot of stretch to it. So because of that kind of compression and stiffness, they really don't have that naked feel that Lululemon Aligns do. About the fabric, these shouldn't collect a lot of lint, and they also shouldn't pill because they're not that fuzzy material, so I do think it's a decently durable fabric. But I never know, my Kingdom collection leggings actually ended up pilling quite a bit, even though I do take good care of them, so just keep that in mind. But these, I don't see them pilling. So the waistband, they do have a very tapered waistband, which I really liked it on the Kingdom collection, but on this one, because the fabric is just not very stretchy, it just feels like it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a little bit uncomfortable. And because it's so tapered, if you don't have a very small waist, you might find it cutting into you, even though it doesn't have a seam or a band on the top. I have heard from some people that the waistband on these leggings is a little bit too tapered for them because the waist is so tapered, so just keep that in mind. They do have these super flattering curved booty seams, which I think is one of my favorite things about the Balance Athletica leggings. But one thing to note is that I'm wearing seamless underwear, and it's still really, really hard to hide underwear with this kind of waistband because your underwear wants to go below here and like above here, and like it's just hard to hide. So I think I might consider going commando in these, just because I found myself like adjusting the underwear a lot at the gym because it's so hard to keep it under this little band part. In terms of length, I am 5'9", and these are a true 7/8 length on me. In terms of sizing, the smalls for these feel really small. Peach. In terms of sizing, when I held these up, the waistband looked so tiny, and honestly, the first time I got them on, I kind of struggled to get them on because they felt so small. So they're definitely way smaller than the Ascend pants. The Ascend pants actually had some extra room in them. These feel, if anything, too small. I would absolutely size up if you're in between sizes in the OG pant, or if you just don't like a lot of compression, I would also size up because these are pretty compressive. So I personally don't have a lot of cellulite, but these are decently thick and pretty compressive, so I would consider these cellulite friendly. I haven't heard anything about them not being cellulite friendly. Comment down below if you've tried these and they're not. Again, with sweat proof, I did work out in them yesterday. I didn't notice any sweat. I also didn't sweat a ton, but I would say that these are probably more sweat proof than the Ascend pants, but I don't really find anything 100% sweat proof, so that's not Balance. That's like all leggings. Because these were tight, I did feel like they were coming into my crotch a little bit. I might have a tiny bit of camel toe, but I don't think it's anything crazy. In terms of the booty scale, I talked about the seams being super flattering. I think because these do have more compression, they are squishing my butt down a little more than something like the Align pants. So I would give these a medium on the booty scale. In the past, I've given like their Kingdom collection a high on the booty scale, but these I would say just a medium. They also have the extended gusset crotch here, and it just goes to my knees. I just wanted you to see like when I lean over, it just like cuts, it's just a little bit uncomfortable in the waist. I found myself playing with the waistband quite a bit when I was working out yesterday, just because I just felt like it was like really, really tight. So that's just another note. If you like a compressive, really tight legging, I feel like these are nice. I personally prefer a little more stretch to my fabrics. I feel like the fit of them is in general flattering. It's just definitely a little small. Next, I have the Revive bra, and this lighter blue color is meant to go with the darker colored leggings, and I really like how they do that kind of mix and match color look. I think that it's a little different, and if you're not into wearing like a full set that's all one color, I think it's really cute that they have the two different colors that match really well. I also love this baby blue color. It's so cute. So this sports bra has basically spaghetti straps, and it also has this little zip in the front, which is definitely different for them. It also is more of a long line sports bra, so it does have a little more coverage, almost like a crop top rather than a sports bra. The straps come in and crisscross in the back, and then you get a Balance logo in the back as well. They do have removable cup pads, which you could see a little bit. I don't know why everyone does removable cup pads. It's just a thing in the activewear industry, I guess. So yeah, I will try this on. Okay, next we have the Revive bra. I have this in a size small, and I'm basically always a size small in sports bras. I wear a 32 Triple D. First of all, on their website, they called it a mid to high support. No, it's not, okay? It's spaghetti straps. Please do not kid around and call this a mid to high support. It has good coverage, like I'm not spilling out of the sides, and there's not a crazy amount of cleavage, but I just did not feel supported in this. I felt like I was constantly like pulling up the straps. The straps, I just wish they were adjustable or something because they just feel a little bit big, and I don't really think I could have sized down to an extra small. I think that would have just been too small all around. I haven't found any of their bras incredibly supportive, even like the more fuller coverage ones. The Quartz bra was not supportive at all. Their Form bra is not supportive at all. This is also the only bra in the Aura 2 collection. I just don't think it's very inclusive to only have a spaghetti strap, because I have really not found very many, if any, spaghetti strap bras to actually have support. I really love that Balance has an incredible size range, and they're really positive about like different body shapes and everything. Being supportive of a bunch of different body sizes also includes chest sizes. So that's my rant. All right, sometimes it's hard to find sports bras for bigger cup sizes. Anyways, I do think it's a cute sports bra if you're not looking for a lot of support. It does have a really cute little zipper, and the zipper also has like this little zipper tag that also is matching exactly with the color of the sports bra. They have some contour details on the side of the sports bra. It does zip all the way off, so it's not like connected at the bottom. You can see down here it does have that little flap that kind of protects your skin, so you're not going to zip up your skin or anything. But if you are really lazy with sports bras and you don't like taking them off, you can just zip this right off and throw it off just like a jacket. I also like that it's a little bit long line. I have a super long torso, so if you're shorter, this will probably almost reach the height of the leggings. I have a little bit of space because, again, I'm very tall. I think the back of the sports bra is really cute. It has some cute strappy details. When I was first putting this on, I felt like I could see the cup pads a little bit, so they may be slightly visible, but it wasn't crazy. So I believe their size smalls are supposed to be from a 32A to like a 32 triple D. I'm on the largest end of that. I'm a 32 triple D, and I still don't find this giving me a lot of compression. Like, compression and support, they go hand in hand, but they're a little different. I also just don't feel super compressed. If you're looking for more support and you really like the bra, I would size down. Next, we have these Select joggers. These are $85, which is a lot for a pair of joggers, so I'm expecting to be impressed wearing these, or else I wouldn't spend $85. So they have a nice little elastic waistband with a drawstring here, little side pockets, no zippers or anything. The back seam of the joggers does have a slight V, so it should be flattering on the booty, just like their leggings. They have a subtle Balance logo here on the side, and I believe these should be a full length. These do feel pretty soft. I feel like it's the kind of fabric that will collect some lint and maybe pill a little bit. I'll show you a close-up. Yeah, so here's the fabric. Super soft, but as you can see, it does have a little bit of that fuzziness, so it may have some pilling. With any fabric that's fuzzy or soft like this, or really all of my leggings, I always wash them inside out and not dry them, and that really helps prevent pilling, but some leggings still pill with that, so just keep that in mind. All right, time to try these on. And lastly, here are the joggers. So, not gonna lie, when I first put them on, I wasn't quite sure of them, but I think I really like them. So they're a high rise, but they're not incredibly high, like I still do see my belly button here. You can see the outline of the pockets a little bit. If that bothers you, I feel like I'm gonna constantly be trying to like smooth them out and not be able to, so I just thought I would mention that. They are full length on me, which is nice because sometimes, you know, my ankles get cold too if I want to wear sweatpants. Nice little drawstring here. I do think that the booty contour lines are actually really flattering. I've never really seen these booty contour lines in a jogger, and I think that they're super flattering, so I definitely like that. The logo is subtle on the side right here, so they don't have any logos in the back. They have the regular pockets, but they also have an additional little like secret pocket guy in here, maybe for like, I don't know what you ever put in here, but maybe like a ring or like a key, you know, something like that. I feel like it's coming around the crotch a little bit. I did have to put a little something to line the underwear in here so I wasn't getting camel toe, because I was getting a little camel toe, and it's kind of like strange in joggers, but you can kind of see it's happening a little bit. They are super soft, but they're also lightweight and super stretchy. Definitely don't feel constricted in these, so I really do love the fabric of these. They just feel super comfortable. So my favorite thing is definitely the joggers. I wouldn't say these take my spot for my favorite pair of joggers ever. I really like them, but they are still $85, so just keep that in mind. All right, so that is it for the Aura 2.0 collection review. If you appreciate my honest reviews, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please make sure to do so. So yeah, overall, I don't think the leggings are my personal favorite, just because I do prefer a little more stretch to my fabric. It just felt a little constricting to me. The sports bra wasn't quite enough support so that I'm looking for. Like, I might still wear it for really low impact days, but I just feel like constantly like this, you know? And the joggers are honestly like really comfortable. So those are my honest thoughts. may or may not be my last pre-launch Balance review, people. They did give me a link as well. If you guys do end up getting anything, it's in the description. You guys know that having a link or a code will never stop me from saying my honest opinion. Because if I recommend something I don't actually like and then everyone comes at me saying how much this sucks, like, that's the worst. Like, I would never want you guys to buy something on my recommendation that I don't like, knowing that you're not gonna like it. Like, that would just be awful. So you guys know I'm always going to be honest. So if you end up getting anything, please like send me a DM or something. I'd love to know. So I hope I get to do more honest reviews in the future for Balance. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.